Hello and welcome to our review of the Lexmark 312. Lexmark has minimized the amount of extra material that ships with this printer. The two-sided quick start guide gives you enough information to get started setting up the machine, and they have similar instructions attached to the imaging unit. If the first thing you did was put the CD in your computer, you also will have the option of viewing a step-by-step unpacking and setup guide during driver installation. Push the button on the side of the machine and the front cover opens to allow access to the supplies. Lexmark made the handles on the supplies a different color, making it very easy to tell where you can grab them to move them in and out of the machine. The printer ships with a standard size 60,000 page imaging unit and a 1500 page starter cartridge. That's replaceable with a 5,000 page high yield cartridge, and that's about average for this size of machine. While the 312 does not come in a wireless version, Lexmark has provided this adapter port, so you have the option of adding their wireless adapter later. On the MS312D you will find an Ethernet port. One of the nice features on this machine is the inclusion of a parallel port, which makes this machine useful in a lot of different business environments. You also find a door on the back of the machine that allows access to the paper pass so you can clear any jams that happen at the fuser. There is also an access door on the side of the machine for adding additional memory. Lexmark has included a 2-line LCD display on this machine, which was not one of the features on the previous model, which makes interfacing with the printer a lot easier, as does the nice layout of the buttons on the front panel, which gives the machine a clean look. The multi-purpose tray folds down from the front of the machine, and the thick plastic gives it a sturdy feel. It has markings to indicate which direction your stock should be loaded in order to print properly. Lexmark's always done a nice job on envelopes, and this printer is no exception. The finished product is sharp and has no creases. We also loaded a heavy 250 GSM stock through the multi-purpose feeder just to see how the printer would handle it. It's not something you'd expect this machine to handle a lot of over its lifetime, but it's nice to see it do it out of the box. The main tray slides out of the bottom of the machine and can hold up to 250 sheets. It expands to a maximum of legal size. Lexmark has included a nice lock for the paper tray, which makes sure that it won't slip and cause jams. The guides will go far enough down to load an A6 size stock in the main tray. If you are printing legal stock, keep in mind that the guides will stick out of the back of the machine and you'll need extra clearance when you're considering a spot to place the printer. All the Lexmark 312s come equipped with a duplexer. It is not a one-pass duplexer, but a two-pass duplexer, so the paper will come halfway out and go back into the machine to image the second side. This does slow down the speed of duplex printing. However, when you're printing single-sided sheets, the MS312 prints at a respectable 35 pages per minute. Any errors you run into with the machine will give you a readout on the LCD display and a red blinking light. I ran out of paper in the middle of my job, I reloaded the paper, pressed continue, and my job resumed. The print quality of the 312 when you are using genuine Lexmark toner is excellent. It prints at 1200 by 1200 dpi, which gives you crisp text and clean graphics. It also produces quite an impressive black and white photo. That wraps up our review of the Lexmark 312. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please post them in the comments below.